Aaron Rai has just won the PGA Championship, and what other players are revealing about him in the hours since that final putt dropped is changing the way the entire golf world is looking at him. The locker room has cracked open, the phones are buzzing, the interviews are happening. And the things these pros are saying right now, the stories, the inside details, the universal verdicts they've been holding back for years, are painting a picture nobody outside of professional golf has ever seen before. Because Aaron Rai isn't just the surprise winner of a major championship. He's the man every single player on tour has now started talking about openly. And what they're saying is unlike anything you've ever heard about a first-time major champion. Hit that subscribe button right now, because the quotes coming out about Aaron Rai are starting to expose a side of professional golf nobody talks about, and what he did at Aaron Rai might just be the start of something much bigger than one trophy. To understand why every pro is suddenly racing to praise him, you have to understand who Aaron Rai actually is. He walks into a tournament with 2 gloves on and head covers on his irons. He looks quiet, he looks unassuming. He looks like the guy who would politely apologize if you bumped into him in a hotel lobby. And then on Sunday at Aaron Rai, in front of the entire golf world, he carved up the back 9, dropped a 68-foot bomb at the 17th, and walked off with the Wanamaker Trophy as the first Englishman to win the PGA Championship in over a century. And the second he did it, the floodgates opened. The first thing every player mentions about Aaron Rai is the same thing: the work ethic. It comes up over and over. Different players, different countries, different generations, all saying essentially the same sentence. This guy outworks everyone. Aaron Rai grew up in England in a modest family setting, idolizing Tiger Woods, hitting balls in cold weather because the English climate gave him no other option. That's why he plays with 2 gloves to this day. As a kid, his hands would get cold and lose feel, so he wore 2. As a pro, he just never stopped. Most players would have shed that habit the moment they signed their first endorsement deal. Aaron Rai kept them on because they worked. And that one decision tells you everything about the man. Function over fashion, substance over style, results over optics. Drop a comment below right now and let me know if you've ever even seen another pro wear 2 gloves on tour, because what other players say next is what really separates Rai from everyone else. Then there are the head covers, the famous Aaron Rai head covers on his irons, not just on the driver, not just on the fairway woods, on the irons. Players have been asked about this constantly. One veteran on tour, when asked about Rai, gave one of the best quotes of the entire week. He said anybody who wears head covers on his irons because he coveted his irons as a kid so much that he wanted to respect the equipment and is still doing it as a major champion shows you a lot about a person. He went on to say he had heard absolutely nothing but good things about Aaron Rai. Nothing but good or great from every single person. That kind of universal endorsement does not exist in professional golf. There is always someone with something to say about Rory, about Bryson, about Brooks, about literally any star at the top of the leaderboard. But when other players are asked about Aaron Rai, they all start saying the same thing. Smash that like button if you respect the way Rai treats his game, because the way he played on Sunday is what made every pro on tour stand up and take notice. Aaron Rai shot a final round 65 at Aaron Rai, 5 under par, the best round of his entire major championship career. He started the day in the chase pack. He birdied the first hole. He kept stacking birdies. He kept ignoring the pressure. He kept playing like a man who had been preparing for this his entire life. And when the leaders started cracking, Smalley double bogeyed the 6th, then bogeyed the 8th, then completely collapsed. Aaron Rai did not crack. He pushed, he grinded. He played the most controlled, most disciplined golf of his life on the biggest stage golf can offer. Justin Thomas made a charge. Ludvig Åberg made a charge. Jon Rahm made a charge. Rory McIlroy made a charge. They all came up short. The moment the entire tournament tilted was on the par 5 16th, when Rai reached the green in 2 and 2 putted for birdie, stretching his lead back to 2. Then the par 3 17th, 68 feet for birdie, the second longest made putt of the entire week. Rai looked as stunned as everyone watching when it dropped. The lead became 4. The tournament was over. And let me throw this to you right now. Was Rai's 65 the most impressive final round of any major championship in the last 5 years? Drop your honest take in the comments, because the way the rest of the field reacted afterwards told the real story. Jon Rahm finished 3 shots back. The 2-time major winner had been in the hunt all day. After the round, Rahm was the first to publicly praise Rai. He said Rai had played one of the best final rounds he had seen at a major. No excuses, no bitterness, just respect. Xander Schauffele, who had also been in the mix, echoed the same sentiment, talking about Rai's composure and his absolute refusal to give the tournament back. Sky Sports veteran Wayne Riley said on air immediately after the win that Rai could absolutely contend at the remaining 2 majors of the year, not as a one-week wonder, as a legitimate threat. Then came Ian Poulter, who reacted on social media within minutes of the final putt dropping. Poulter, who knows what it means to fly the English flag at the highest level, posted his congratulations almost immediately, because Aaron Rai had just done something no Englishman had done since 1919. He had won the PGA Championship over a century of failed attempts, and the quiet kid with 2 gloves had finally broken the curse. If you're still watching this far in, do me a quick favor and smash that subscribe button so you don't miss the next breakdown, because Aaron Rai's story is about to become one of the biggest narratives of 2026. Then there's the personal side, the part of Aaron Rai that other players have been quietly talking about for years, his wife. In multiple interviews after the win, Rai pointed directly to his wife as the most important influence on his career, not as a polite throwaway line, as a genuine acknowledgement of the person he believes built him into a major champion. He spoke about her work ethic, her belief in him, and the way she pushed him to keep grinding through years when nothing was going right. That kind of public, unguarded credit is rare in modern golf. Other players noticed. Multiple wives and partners on tour reportedly reached out within hours of his win to congratulate the Rai family directly, because in the locker room ecosystem of professional golf, those small moments of authenticity matter. Then there's Tiger Woods. Aaron Rai grew up idolizing him. The classic story. Every kid in England, every kid in the world, watching Tiger dominate and dreaming of being him. The difference is that Aaron Rai actually built a career trying to honor what Tiger represented. Not the swagger, not the fist pumps, not the red shirt on Sunday, the work, the preparation, the respect for the game, the discipline. Rai has talked openly about how Tiger's approach to course preparation shaped his own, how Tiger's intensity in practice rounds shaped his own, how Tiger's refusal to coast through tournaments shaped his entire career philosophy. And when reporters asked him after the win, he gave one of the best major champion quotes in recent memory. He said golf is an amazing game, that it teaches you so much humility and discipline and absolute hard work, because nothing is ever given in this game, no matter what level you are playing on. The bunkered article ran with the headline that Rai's fellow pros all say the same thing about the new PGA champion. Same word over and over. Class. Class act, class guy, class player, class champion. There was no controversy, no beef, no drama, no subtweet from a rival, no questions about whether the win was deserved. Aaron Rai walked off Aaron with the Wanamaker Trophy and a record $3.69 million winner's check, and the entire golf world stood up and applauded. So when players are asked about Aaron Rai, the answer is always the same. He earned it. Every single shot, every single round. Every single year of grinding through tour school, through Corn Ferry events, through near misses on the European Tour, through quiet seasons where his name barely made the Sunday telecast, Aaron Rai earned every single piece of this. So tell me, is Aaron Rai about to become one of the most beloved major champions of the modern era, or is this just the start of something even bigger? Drop your prediction below. Smash that like button if you want more breakdowns on golf's biggest stories, and subscribe right now, because the US Open at Shinnecock is just weeks away, and Aaron Rai just announced himself as a man who absolutely belongs at the very top of the game.